So, Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong Country. Wario has Wario Land and WarioWare. Yoshi has God knows how many games. Luigi has Luigi's Mansion, and even Captain Toad has Captain Toad Treasure Tracker! Now it's time for Princess Peach to have a game she can finally call her own.
What do you mean she already had one on the DS? You're crazy.
What?
I mean, sure, she did have Super Princess Peach, but now we have a game where, aside from these two Toads, she gets this game all to herself, where she gets cordially invited to go check out the Sparkle Theater.
Ooh.
On a remote island in the middle of God knows where.
Yeah.
Literally.
Welcome to an unknown location. Once again.
Look at all these little Olimar looking fellas.
Hey, at least she's very nice about her luggage, and that she doesn't need much.
Yeah, all she needs to pack are a couple of dresses. We're finally here, Princess Peach! I'll go grab some tickets. It shouldn't take long. In the meantime, you should check out the lobby. I'll let you know when I've got the tickets. So yeah, right away, we're already in control of Princess Peach, still in her traditional dress and crown combo. She can still jump like she can do in the games, kind of, sort of. And all these cute little creatures that I believe the game calls Thetas are the people that run this here theater.
Okay.
Yep.
Funny little things.
Such sparkles.
Today, we're here to watch the plays, but it's every Theet's dream to perform someday, too.
Aww.
Okay, that's right, they're called Theets.
Feats.
Oh,
why can't I go
down there?
It's because it's an exclusive ticket resort. I don't know. It's just because you know what
place should I attend? I am kind of a ninja buff myself.
Because, what's the worst that can happen when a Mario character sees a weird flyer out of the blue and decides to follow on a whim?
Right?
Man,
Nothing bad's ever come out of that.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, so Sparklers are what the Theets refer to as basically like they're major celebrities and stars.
Yep.
Oh, as they just said right there, fair enough.
They're the most sparkliest of sparkle stars.
Aw. Well, I mean, go ahead, Doug.
What?
You heard me. What do you think of this little venue we're at now?
Intriguing.
I mean, I don't mind them introducing a new little, I don't mind these little Theets, considering,
I like them.
I appreciate...
Bitch! I got the tickets!
Thank goodness. Again, I appreciate that Nintendo's allowing other companies to, experiment and make new species and, people and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's your ticket! Did you notice how crowded it is in here? Must be the shows are great!
I hope so.
Also, I hope you appreciate my my ever-aging Toad impression, because after this point, we're actually not going to see Toads ever again for the rest of the game.
Oh, sure.
And all the Mario RPG fans are praising their gods.
What?
Because there's evil afoot.
Oh.
Is this one of those flash mob performances?
We have an announcement today for everyone gathered here today. It is now time for...
Balan
a
Wonderworld!
performance of terrifying proportions, featuring yours truly, Grape, and my minions.
The Sour Bunch! Oh shoot!
no.
Peach's crown!
I agree, the subtitles move way too dang fast.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
Yeah.
no control over that. I'm so terribly sorry. But yeah, the Toads and a couple of Theets got kicked out, and the Sparkle Theater has now become property of Madame Grape of the Sour Bunch. And so...
You got Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, and so it's time for Peach to, it's showtime, Peach!
Yahoo!
Yes.
In celebration
Oh,
of
the poor
Hype's
thing.
birthday.
Yay!
What?
What the heck's the problem? Aww.
What an adorable little sprite.
You want to know what's wrong?
I mean, we kind of saw it for ourselves, but elaborate.
Well, some strange masked characters are making a complete disaster out of our play. We can't produce the play with them around. I don't know what to do at this point.
Aww.
Well, Peach knows what to do. We're gonna kick them out, like they kicked out our Toads.
So you came to attend some
Yep.
plays and now you're witnessing this whole mess, huh?
I will leave a 4-star review.
Sorry, we're not accepting refunds right now, if that's what you're asking. I'm sorry to hear it. I have to sort this out, but I don't think I can do it alone. It'd mean a whole lot if you'd help me. What do you say? Please?
You can't back out of it and say no.
I wasn't planning on it.
Really? You'll help?
Dang straight, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
I won't let those gold coins go to waste.
Hooray. Meet our new companion.
My name's Stella. I'm a sparkle sprite who watches over this theater. And you are Peach? What a great name!
Man, imagine in this time and frame down in the West, Peach was still called Princess Toadstool.
Oh, that would be
They're
what
called
a unique
Toadstool?
name!
Oh, that is so very, very sad.
It's so
With
very,
the
very
power
sad.
of Sparkle on our side, we'll take back the play and the show will go on.
As the show must go on.
Well, we have one place to start.
Yep.
Get in there and get stabbed. Now.
What?
Huh?
The masked characters I mentioned were in the Swordfighter play. Let's get in there.
What?
So I'll say this real quick, since most of the text is actually out of my control, I won't ask that you guys, recite whatever lines are played out. But yes, hey everybody, it's time for our playthrough of Princess Peach Showtime, and it starts with the Castle of Thorns.
Yeah,
This
basically.
was, okay, go ahead.
That basically, like, if you played the demo already, which I'll say this right off the bat, something that, like, I think some of us had the impression of at first, but now that the game's out, a lot of people can kind of agree to it. The demo really did not do the game a whole lot of justice in terms of, like, presenting itself as, like, a good challenge. Well, maybe not challenge, but good experience.
They upped it a bit.
So this is a Swordfighter story, and sure enough, it still feels off in here. Huh?
Wait, who turned out the lights?
Oh,
Oh no!
he's dead!
Feet.
So I was right. People do get stabbed. Oh my!
Oh, it's a big boo-boo.
Could the masked ones be responsible for this?
Well, you know what? I think we can do something about that there, boo-boo.
I've got it.
What was that? We call him out that he's just bluffing, he's an actor?
Okay, I've got an idea. We should try to use the power of Sparkle.
Shing.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
Have a nice little bow.
Hello, new Peach accessory.
Hooray.
A bow.
And honestly, I think she rocks it.
She does. Now you can use Sparkle through that ribbon, Peach. And no, you're not keeping it permanently.
Aww.
Come on, use Sparkle to help this thief.
You can have it, but for a nominal fee for $199.99 at our gift store.
You know, it's really funny, because, like, before she got the ribbon, a lot of people...
Better.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
This is just one of the powers of Sparkle. It can help people and things shine and feel bright.
Yay.
Makes everyone so happy.
With your help, we can fix everything using the power of Sparkle.
See what you did there.
Let's go.
But, yes, as you were saying, Hype, as we go on our grand adventure...
Oh, wait.
Man.
Looks like this area has gone back to normal. I'm still not done talking.
That's fair.
But we'd better check on the castle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna warn this right now. This game is actually pretty dialogue heavy.
It is.
And,
I get paid by the line.
And my problems on that will be mentioned a little bit later. Go ahead, Hype.
Just the fact that, like, beforehand, like, before she got this ribbon, a lot of people were pointing this out, and it didn't really occur to me that much, but I can see where they're coming from. Without any accessories on her head, Peach has a very flat head.
I could see that.
There they are. Looks like they're still causing trouble.
The Sour Bunch.
Quick, use the power of Sparkle.
Aye, spook them away.
Oh, now I can't stand Sparkle.
Oh, yeah, that's about
Makes
it.
me look too pretty.
That's kind of just. That's our main means of combat while we are still regular Peach. Also, my goodness, did you ever expect, Sammy, that the character you're voicing would have a higher pitched voice than the actual titular character of this game?
Yeah, that's kind of... Did you get the tree? I think you could get the little tree thing as well.
Oh, the tree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, back there.
Let me just give these guys a little extra sparkle in their diet.
Yeah.
I'll check.
Oh yeah, you're right. The tree.
Oh yeah, keep an eye out for
Let
it.
it grow and give us coins.
Yay.
Yeah. But yeah, you do want to be thorough, because, like, using Sparkle on, like, everything in the environment does help to get you some more Sparklas, which, it's good to get because you do need them to progress, but I think James mentioned that, like, he's not going to make it a priority to get every Sparkla in the game.
Oh, More specifically, sparkle gems, which as soon as I'm done taking out these sour grapes, will actually award my first one right out the gate.
Ooh.
Oh, and also grow these extra flowers.
Shine,
Yeah.
shine, shine, and...
Hooray! Now we can keep going!
Thank you.
Wahooey! Now, get a little extra sparkle.
These are the coolest goodies, MacGuffins.
This is... it's a sparkle gem, proof of your fantastic efforts. These gems are packed with shining power, and so I'm sure they'll be of use as we continue.
Good.
They taste like mint.
So, Peach's green stars in this game are the sparkle gems. There's a butt ton you can get in every level, and I will not be making a priority of getting them all, just because the only real incentive for doing so is for post-game stuff.
Right.
And not like post-game stuff a la like Grandmaster Galaxy or Champions Road or anything of the sort, but something a little more mundane by comparison.
Right.
More like Luigi's Mansion 3's post-game, quote-unquote.
Kind of, yeah. Like, I don't know if I'd say it's that shallow, but it's somewhere in between.
I'd say it's more along the lines of, like, getting all of the badges in Odyssey. Well, not Odyssey, Wonder.
Yeah, I think that's
Ow.
fair.
Jerk.
Meanie.
But yeah, no, there are enemies to be mindful of, and I think I could still agree that once we get close enough, like I think I would say that this is one of the more like, oh, hello, sir.
Flowers used to bloom here.
Be on the lookout for this little mustachioed fella on every level.
Yep, every level you can find this guy, and if you help him out with a certain predicament, he'll give us a neat little something.
Yay. But yeah, I would say this is one of the more like technically advanced games that Goodfeel has made, like in terms of what they do with it.
Right.
Like gameplay-wise, it's pretty simple by nature, but what it does manage to accomplish, like visually, is it's not to be scoffed at. So
Right.
yeah, he gave us a little bow there, which we can talk about more of those later once we actually finish the level.
Yep. Be on the lookout. Those things will be very trickily hidden as always. Let's see. Hurry.
Here for the
The
Thorns.
Swordfighter Rehearsal.
Aww. Thank you. And oh no! Get it, Mr.
Uh-oh.
Knights.
Hurry, chop him. Oh,
Doesn't look like they're doing much.
well, don't worry. We'll just use our sparkle to give him a little extra vigor.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Now, we could proceed, but I just noticed a couple extra plants that can be planted.
Yeah. I know this is one that I missed when I first played the demo.
Likewise. Again, you'd be surprised how easy it is to miss some of these.
Yeah.
Them eyes peeled and
Look,
Ooh.
That's the Swordfighter's sparkle. Peach, I think we can make use of it together.
as a matter of fact, we can, because welcome to our primary gimmick of Princess Peach Showtime. Through the power of the sparkless sparkles that are, thrown around every which way, Peach can transform.
I remember this was the big like cliffhanger hook of what is this game gonna be about, said Nintendo to all of us, and thus
And then the second trailer came out, and it's like, oh shoot, they turned her into Princess Knight.
Which I love this look on her. It's so beautiful looking.
And the second everyone saw this, all the artists of the internet rushed to their pens and pads.
Oh, it was a lot of fun designs. Yep, behold.
Oh yeah, no, fan artists had a field day the moment this was revealed.
Uh-oh. Will we fight them? Oh, we'll fight them by
The
fighting
power
them.
of our own sword.
Hell yeah.
That's right, we have a weapon.
That's right, we have a weapon now.
Yep. We've made the comparisons already, but like, Balan Wonderworld and this definitely have a lot of different features in common. In that now, depending on which ones you're playing as, you no longer can jump. Oh, hang on, but we can also pose.
Yep, in cases like this, you'll actually want to press ZL and ZR at the same time to strike a pose.
Oh, this one I didn't know about.
Just gives you coins.
Okay, just get your coins. But yeah, I can understand, like, some similarities, like, using outfits to, like, progress and whatnot, and just the entire, like, play aesthetic, which I do like. Obviously, there's a lot of differences between the two of them, like, for example, you can actually use more than one button in this game.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the one thing that makes this a much better game than Balan by comparison.
Oh yeah.
That and they don't cram a whole shit ton of like costumes for Peach to wear that exceed any amount of common sense.
Right, or they just or they all pretty much do the same thing.
Exactly.
You're like,
Or they just limit you in such a way where it's like, okay, so I wear this, so suddenly I can't jump. What's that all about?
yeah, when we had the fact that we had, oh, nice.
Yep, some of the mooks that with shields, Peach will have to, she'll have to successfully dodge in order to get a hit on them. Though considering you can only work with 2 buttons, it's more of a context-sensitive thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll say, like, from experience, like, I assume this hasn't changed from the demo, but, like, the window of time it takes for that reflex to happen is very generous.
Yeah, it's still pretty generous now as it was back in the demo.
We went through the floor.
Yep, sometimes you'll come across a very inconspicuous part of the background that you'll want to pose on in order to access a secret area. And then pose again to come right out.
That's pretty much how I view those things.
And now it's just making me think if there was like a sequel where they just give us Jungle Queen Peach.
I mean, there is promise to this, and I'm not. It's a promise I wouldn't mind.
We have to hurry.
We've got to hurry.
It's it's a premise I wouldn't mind seeing them explore to the same extent that they do with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Get us an
Like,
international.
Again, this is finally Peach's time to actually get something that she can, call her own. It's not just something that's so heavily tied to the Mario series, almost to its detriment.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's I wouldn't outright go. I shouldn't say it like that. It's more like, again, like Donkey Kong has the DKC series, which is so far removed from Mario, it pretty much may as well just be its own thing. And then WarioWare and Wario Land, I mean, that I'd say is also around the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got Princess Peach Showtime, which, aside from those 2 Toads earlier, Peach is the only other Mario-centric character that actually appears. Like, Mario and Luigi don't get a cameo, nor Bowser. Again, this is purely her show.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that I do love about Showtime, that I do think kind of makes it a better solo game than a Super Princess Peach, is that this one feels like it has a better, what am I trying to say, it definitely takes more advantage of, really showcasing Peach as a character, and, making a game feeling her own, compared to, Super Princess Peach, where it's yeah, you can play as Peach, and she does have a few abilities, but there's nothing really about the game that feels like it was, tailor-made for, Peach specifically, in a sense of oh, you could probably see Mario doing this and it wouldn't affect the game all that much.
I mean, I guess if it means anything, it's clearly obvious that the game was built with her in mind, but at the same time, it's I guess the better way of putting it is that, unlike Super Princess Peach, this one feels like it has more of its own identity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm down for it. I appreciate it so far. But
I guess if there ever was a sequel to this game, which, honestly, I hope there is one, because I think this game honestly deserves one.
Yeah.
I do hope that they don't hurt, they don't mind adding in just a tad bit more substance, because that's really my only real complaint with the game, is that, you can jump, you can attack, that's more or less all you really got going for you. And I mean, I'd say for the most part, it's fine, but I think maybe 1 or 2 extra actions involving one of the other buttons wouldn't hurt.
Right.
yeah, just a little more complexity, or again, if they wanna keep it simple, they could do what they already been doing with some of the.
Oh! There's the king!
King!
They could already do what
He's in trouble! After him!
This is our castle now. But they could already do what they're already doing with the Yoshi's game and have an easy breezy mode and have a more complex
This
mode.
is my show! You won't get past me!
Audrey, too!
I know it.
Feed me, Peach!
Feed me, Peach!
Now watch out, the moment he does this, you'll want to jump.
Whoop.
Why would you do this to me?
Why would you do this to me?
All I want is some water in the worst way.
Oh, slay me, Peachy, honey!
So,
Now, were you trying to say something, Logan?
I wouldn't say that this is a baby game or something, but I definitely would think that this is the next step up, in terms of if you want to get the children more into an action an action RPG kind of I'm saying a lot.
Right. Well, not even just children, but just like people that aren't really like super into video games as well. Because I've been seeing like watching reviews and whatnot. Because like that's part of the reason why I opted for us to do this near my birthday is the fact that like I've just been like getting super engrossed with this game and people's reactions to it. Apparently, this game really helped a lot of people who couldn't really get into video games all that much.
Well, that's good.
Really? All power to it.
And you know what? If there's anything, you could definitely make an argument that Princess Peach Showtime very much is built off more on style over substance. But damn, does that style not gut punch you?
Yeah, the charm is very infectious.
Right. I think that's ultimately what saved this game for me and so most other people that did play it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go into this expecting like a technical, like a really high-class technical sort of game, like your 2D Marios or your Donkey Kong Countries. Play this more like you would like a cozy little arcade experience.
That's right. There we go. Already 1/4 of the way done with clearing up that seal.
We did it! Together we're able to use the power of the sparkle.
Hooray! All the glitter that we now have at the palm of our hands.
But the theater's not back to normal yet. I wonder if those glowing threads and the symbol in the lobby here are related.
You think?
I bet the other players need our help too. Come on, let's go check on them.
Sounds like a plan. So, at this point, we now have access to the other three areas of this floor. There, we can become a ninja, we can become a cowpoke, or we could become a patissiere, or patissiere, however you pronounce that. Actually, before we do any of that, let's go check up on this little thing right here, the shop.
Yeah. The theater is really spooky. Oh, sorry.
You go ahead, you go ahead.
The theater is really spooky right now. I gotta give a customer!
So pretty.
Could I interest you in some wonderful dresses? I bet they look I take coins as payment. I have lovely ribbons for you as well, Stella. Please take a look.
Ah, what a lovely little lisp. So yeah, there's another thing this game has. You can actually buy patterns for both Peach's dress and Stella's body, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And right off the get-go, we have a couple of neat ones. We have the polka dot dress, horizontal stripes, vertical stripes, a two-tone dress, which actually looks pretty cool on her, and a gradient dress.
I like the gradient still. The gradient's always going to be my favorite one.
Meanwhile, Stella doesn't have too much aside from just different color options, but, you know, they still shine pretty nicely, like this light blue one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have too much, so, you know what? Actually, heck with it. I'll give Stella the light blue one. I wouldn't mind letting Peach keep her trademark dress for a little while longer.
Alrighty. Look at how pretty she is.
Especially since we'll start seeing some really, really interesting dress patterns for her later down the road.
Right.
Yeah, some that are questionable looking on her.
Oh, actually, that does remind me. That bow we did get earlier is actually another pattern that Peach can wear. A Swordfighter dress.
Yay!
Honestly, I do like the roses on her, so I'll go ahead and put this one on.
Yeah.
Alright.
It is
yeah,
nice.
they're a cute addition.
Oh, actually, let me go and do this real quick, because, again,
Right.
my OCD kind of gets me when I see, like, stuff that's technically still considered stuff I haven't... Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
And also, we also have a collection here, which gives us all the ensembles we've unlocked so far, as well as some music, an actual sound test,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the movies, which, aside from, you know, the first time you actually get to unlock your dresses, there's really not much else beyond that.
Yeah.
Alright, with that all said, between Ninja, Cowgirl, and Patissiere, what do you propose we do first?
Birthday boy pick.
Honestly, I think there's a part of me that's wondering if we should just get, like, the other demo level out of the way, but... Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I want to go Cowpoke.
Alright, Cowpoke Peach it is.
Meow.
Maybe this is where they're keeping all the stuffed peppers.
Was that a cow?
They're probably hiding a cow.
I love cows.
Spoiler warnings, there are no cows in this Cowgirl special.
Well, there's depression setting in.
They're Bantamoo Meadows.
No wonder I don't like that track that much.
That seems slightly racist.
Oh no!
Oh,
Take everything worth anything, you hear?
darn bandits.
They made off with so much loot.
Man. How dare they? You okay, Sam?
Just the friggin' bandits just running off. It amuses me. But also, there is kind of also a little bit of something that I know Logan mentioned briefly. Yeah, Peach's voice doesn't really sit well. It sounds a little laxed here.
Well, a lot of it
Yeah,
has...
I definitely... Good.
Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, just an observation a lot of people have been making, the fact that, like, Peach's voice direction in this game is kind of inconsistent, but a lot of people liking it to the fact that, like, it changes depending on which performance she is. Almost like she's, like, getting into the performance and, like, putting on a voice for each different role.
Yeah, and I'll definitely say, I'll say, like, that I think is fine, but, like, when Peach just wearing a regular dress, more often than not, she comes off a little more...
Chilled
subtle
out.
than she normally is.
Right.
Like, it's not like Mario Wonder or any other traditional game where she's definitely got a little more energy in her.
Right, like, it's definitely, like, a more calmer... Some said, like, a more older-sounding Peach than how she usually sounds.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Samantha Kelly, bless her heart, she's been voicing Peach for the past... Like, she's been voicing her for almost 20 years now.
Yeah.
So I can sort of, I can understand, like I can imagine something like this might be a little, considered something of a, you know, a reprieve. But at the same time, I don't know, I think a little extra energy wouldn't hurt.
I have rustled the peppers.
Hey. I mean, honestly, that being said, there is a part of me that kind of appreciates just how, like, flexible, like, Peach's vocal range is here, just in a sense of, like, you know, it's giving Sam a chance to really, like, experiment with Peach's voice in a way that a lot of the other games don't really give her a chance to.
It's weird that she has the same name as me. That makes me get confused. I'm like, wait, what about my Peach?
Oh, right. Yeah, all this to say. No, your Peach is fine, but now, like, but this will lead to an interesting, like, delay.
Somebody help
Oh,
us!
no!
How about no?
We gotta find the wild star.
No.
Oh, shoot, they're already shooting!
Jesus!
Back off!
You know, I never thought to actually just attack him directly.
Oh, don't bother, because they actually don't stay sparkled forever.
Oh, rats.
Oh, it's blocked.
There's a way in if we can climb up, though, somehow. Rustling, but
Well, thankfully I know a shortcut.
But on the note of Sammy's, like, Peach, it does make me curious, like, do you think that, like, this will lead to a new dilemma, not dilemma, but a new,
Curse this 2.5
scenario.
decibel.
They're fine. A new scenario of, like, I wonder, like,
Oh, hold up.
oh?
Look who's inside.
Oh,
Heartless!
Oh, it's just a heartless. If there was ever a home on the range level, that would be him.
That would be it's a heartless, and he's grape flavored.
Oh, Sora.
Sora,
There's
it's the Heartless, Narf.
It's another one of these stinking
Stinking
heartless.
heartless. Pooh would never say heartless. I'm sorry.
They're stinking. But,
You're stinking, my
but
bad.
they're good. It's like I'm curious, like, if people are going to, like, opt to go for, you know, Sam Kelly's traditional Peach more, or if this will open the idea now for people to say, you know, no, Peach can have a slightly deeper voice than, you know, before and
I don't
stuff.
mind either way. I don't mind, like, a slightly lower tone for her.
I think a lot of it
hey
is just...
there.
Aw. I think a lot of it is just kind of...
can't see me. I'm not here.
Sparkle in your eye.
Actually, I can.
Actually, I can't.
Phew, I thought you were Robert
a
first.
little dance.
My bad.
Actually, before you
walked
go,
towards the
go to the
boat.
top of the stairs and lean against the railing.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Why?
like...
Oh, no,
No, like the stairs that have the
pretend like you're
railing.
in the theater and you're climbing downstairs. You know how, like, you climb downstairs but hold left?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Because you can do this
Can
in the
you do
hub,
one
but I
of
think you
these?
can also...
Woohoo!
It's cute. Oh, she's a little, like, proposal. Look at that.
It's not very often you get to do that, so but it's kind of cute that they actually had that in regardless.
Yeah. But yeah, like, just going on
Put
to,
your
like,
backs into
I
it.
think it's just a matter of, like, what James said, and that, like, the deeper voice in and of itself isn't the problem. It's just a matter of, hopefully, they can still be able to inject, like, a little bit of, like, you know, energy into the deliveries.
Well, I mean, again, it's more so just the problem when, you know, Peach is just still, you know, in a traditional, like, pink dress. Like, when she's putting on her other ensembles, it makes sense for her to maybe change her, you know, tone a bit.
Yeah.
Most especially when she dons some cowpoke gear.
Now you're just making me think of what if this was like PK, Enter the Shadow or whatever from like she gets like she gets a whole new voice actress and everything, and whoop, ketchup.
Mama, I mean mama.
Reach for the sky!
Yes, mama.
Reach for the sky.
Who do you think you are, some kind of hero? Well, you can entertain me a bit, at least.
You know, I expect Luigi if Daisy ever dresses as a cowpoke to go
like Flanders in The Simpsons. It's like
It's funny because my friend Slick, who voices Luigi in his own stuff, he kind of does something similar to that with like Daisy. Like when Daisy flusters him, he goes like,
Mama, I mean mama.
Yeah, again.
So yeah, Cowpoke Peach doesn't exactly have a gun, but she's got her own lasso of truth, which is all she really needs.
who needs a gun in these scenarios?
I see you got some skill. Don't matter, my loot now, leaving now.
I think it appeared.
Oh, they're quick.
Oh boy.
We'll be catching the boss.
But yeah, like the whole mama comments aside, like I think like as far as like design itself, Cowgirl Peach is probably one of my favorite outfits.
It's really good.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
Off we go. Well.
Oh, they barely got. God, nay! It must be
Oh.
little Wop Bessie.
He's a free horse now.
I do like how they designed the prop horse. It's cute.
Oh yeah.
If you look
Oh,
closely,
yeah.
you can see strings.
Yeah, it's definitely a puppet.
Oh yeah.
It's up to you.
Yee-hoo. So, welcome to another auto scroller.
Yep.
Now we ride like the wind.
These can be
whoops.
these can be both cool and also some of the most dreaded situations ever if you're trying to go for them sparkle gems.
Oh, for sure. Speaking of which,
Yeah, speaking of.
whoops.
Oh no.
Oh no, you
Slow
know.
down, slow down.
There you go.
Got it. Woohoo!
Next.
Get back here!
Man, this makes me further look forward to when we cover Puppeteer.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be its own treat.
Okay, did you ever play that game or see that game before, Hype?
I know of it, but I've never seen it in action.
Oh, it's a real treat. I'll be
Give me that.
I should be able to cover that live. I just can't promise I'll be like. I know I did a full post-com and that took me forever to set up. But basically, I can't. Oh, wait.
Yoink!
There you go.
I just
I'll
can't.
take that.
Oh, he's heading into the mines.
But first, I spy another hole.
Cute. But I just can't promise I can get every single hat in the game and use them. Like you have to you have to use them so like sparingly, and you have to basically like treat them like Mario power-ups Hype. But imagine if you only got a single fire flower from stage 1 and you needed to keep it and never take damage and lose that hat, that fire flower until stage 4.
So Kirby
Right.
64.
Kind of, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, pretty much actually.
Who'd have thought you'd chase me so far? Well, fine then. Time to settle this once and for all.
Hey, hold on a moment. You got a gun. That's cheating.
I'm gonna teach you one for.
Ow!
Alright, you're messing with the ball. Here come the horns!
It's a classic. You think I always kept thinking I'd have to like lead him into the wall, but nah, you just dodge him.
Yeah, it's a whole dodging game.
Don't.
I mean, I'll give this. Like, you know, there'll be a couple of them throughout the game, but some decent little boss encounters.
Come here!
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Turn me over and I'll smash
everything.
Oh,
Yeah, you really.
Ah, dang it.
Aww.
good.
Of course, it wasn't going to be a perfect run.
I mean, it still is. You haven't taken damage yet. Kabloom!
Woo! Thankfully, this game doesn't really give you any crap for, not doing no-hit runs.
Yeah.
I know there's at least one or two, like, post-game stuff challenges that do have that kind of incentive, but again, I know that's not something we're going to be, like, showing off.
Right. That's all post-game stuff, so don't worry your little hat over it.
I'd say, like, right away, like, we're getting already close to the point where if James keeps this up, we'll have enough sparkle gems for this floor and the next floor already by the time we start it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're darn tootin'.
Cowgirl.
Another one for the collection. Not sure if I'm going to actually keep that one, because I think the roses look a little nicer on her.
Yeah.
It's also just a matter of, like, how much progression do you have to get before they start adding new dresses to the shops again?
Basically, from what I remember, they added new dresses depending on certain conditions you meet. Whether it be clearing a floor or collecting a certain amount of sparkle gems.
Okay. There's that thread broken.
Yep, one more thread to be snipped. Let's actually check out that, let's check out that, cowpoke thing. Man. And they say, there's some people out there who are rude enough to say Peach looks like a total cow. With this on, maybe they might not be wrong.
If I wasn't busy with the performance of a lifetime, I would smack you!
Mama?
Yeehaw.
Mama, me mama.
I love that tweet blew up, that people just loved that clip of me as Mario doing that.
Okay, you can always see all your little cutscenes and stuff. By the way, a random thing: the game runs at 30 FPS. I tried to get it working at 60 FPS, and it almost works. There's unfortunately a couple things that are literally tied to the frame rate, so that was
certain actions get desynced from each other.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I think this game runs perfectly fine at 30 frames, especially considering it's a theatrical experience. I don't think the extra frames are going to really ruin it all that much.
I am going to keep an eye out for in case Thousand Year Door remake has anything, though. But
probably. I'm one of those people that's like that doesn't really care that much about the frame rates. Where it's like, as long as the game is fun and it's not crashing on me, it can run at whatever frame rate it wants. I mean, Majora's Mask runs at like 15 frames, and people are still in love with that game.
That's true. That actually is true.
Just don't ask me to play it, because goddamn, that would run me ragged.
We gotta figure something out for that. Oh, sweets.
They're going to share sweets with everyone.
That's why for some reason it's been on my related videos again. I've been seeing the clips of Baroness von Bonbon from the Cuphead show.
Oh.
From Cuphead.
But that's a story for another time.
But that's a story for another time.
But it's just like, I know, you have to do these things. Rule number one! He just screams it.
What's this? Oh, is it about to start? He's so hard.
We get that. Oh no!
These sweets are ours!
You're stealing the Yoshi cookie.
Get out of here. Everyone,
I never.
eat the bird.
Eat the bird? Well, I mean, they are grapes, so...
Oh, yeah.
They are the bird.
Eat the freaking bird, Duck.
So yeah, if in the event you come across depressed streets, remember, just give them a little sparkle to motivate them.
Yep. Now, however, we're in big trouble. Every sweet planned for the event has been pilfered.
Oh, now you gotta be careful with these. There you go.
This one's mine! Let go! Let go! Oh! Thank you!
Thank you!
A little dance.
Also, love that Peach dances whenever she's nearby dancing feet.
Oh, yeah.
It's adorable.
All the cookies all gone.
My heart can barely take it.
My cakes will burn.
My cakes will be.
This is long day.
Got the last one?
Yeah.
There's still time
Wow.
before the festival.
We'll need to get more ingredients. Come on!
This way!
So
way?
here's the little ditty to share on my end is that I love this game. It's really fun. And as you've seen here, like they do a lot of fun little bits of like seeing all this stuff happening in real time, these little interactions and things. My only real complaint, especially with certain interactions that you'll have with Stella and stuff in other areas, is that these will happen every time you play the stage. Every time.
Yeah, and that's especially once you learn what you can do after the game's over. There's really no point in backtracking on the first go.
Yeah,
Well, and like even then, like I feel like do all this your first time by all means. Let that experience be so fun and magical. But like on repeat playthroughs, there really should be a like option to toggle to like, hey, like right when you showed up here, skip the dialogue and just have them open the door right away to go inside. Kind of thing.
Like, I'm not quite sure if, like...
Oh no, the baker! Where's the baker?
Well,
You need a baker? Maybe I can
I'm
help.
the queen of baking.
Don't worry, I have experience with cakes.
Every day of my life has led to this moment.
I still remember my greatest one from over 20 years ago. I'll just have to do it again.
Mario can vouch that I'm like a pro at this.
gotta find that.
Yeah, I
first-
keep baking him cakes. That fatso. I'm sorry.
Hey!
Me.
So say it with me, everybody. The fancy pastry chef known as the Patissiere.
Patissiere Peach.
I'm just gonna call her Baker Peach because I'm dumb and sometimes forget how to pronounce that name.
Look at her jaunty little
Man, I felt that.
Look at her little boots. And now it's time.
To bake.
Oh.
The carnival cometh.
I do like that their noses are emotive to how they're feeling.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
adorably
I mean, it's
cute.
literally the most distinct feature of the feats.
So cute. Also,
I mean, honestly, this is something I didn't really think about till later. But it's like the feats in and of themselves, kind of like, the main antagonistic force of this game are, they're the sour grapes. I like to think of these guys more like green grapes.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah,
or
that-
cotton
that's
candy
cute.
grapes
see
if
that.
you ever had those.
Yeah, I was about to say they're yellow.
Make cookies.
Yeah.
Now do
We
it.
gotta make tons before time runs out. Place the finished cookies on the cart.
Okay.
Let's make a warm-up batch first.
So how do we bake?
We bake by rapidly pressing the B button.
But don't
And
mash
don't
the bun
overmix,
like
though.
crazy because, like, if you mash too much, the cookies will turn out very bad.
Once the dough goes rainbow, that's when you stop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, like, you could technically stop, like, right before then, like, when it's, like when it's just a circle like that, but when it's rainbow, you get, like, extra cookies.
Oh, and one thing to keep an eye out for is that occasionally you will see assistant theats to be, your sous chefs. If they show up, like here, do note that the rate will be much faster, and you can still overmix it. So, like, just be ready to, release the mashing a lot sooner than you normally would.
Yeah.
Also, you actually do need to bake with those assistants because that's how you get extra sparkle gems.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, there we are.
I was always under the impression that you had to fill up the meter all the way. No, you actually have to get the extra. Yeah, to get the extra sparkle gems, you have to bake with the assistants.
Oh, okay. It's just
Like at this point, we already have enough to literally meet quota, but we could do just a little extra.
I actually didn't know that, like, needing to bake with the assistants was, like, tied to the thing. Like, I thought it was just
Yeah, you're
purely
right.
trying to get the meter up.
No, look at that.
Like, notice that amongst those cookies, there's like a ow.
Oops. That's why you don't overbake.
Amongst those cookies, there was like a really fanciful looking cookie. That's pretty much your sign that you're gonna get the sparkle gem.
Gotcha.
Wait, put it,
And-
there you go.
Take it. Nice.
And you did it.
I
Got
found
it.
I found the text I love, which is, "Dear Mario, do not come to the castle. I've baked an absolute dog shit cake. I completely fucked it up. I'm so sorry, Peach."
It's fine.
Dear Mario,
I completely fucked it up. Absolutely. I'm sorry.
I am
It's
royally,
like,
I am royally fucked.
Dear
Look at
Mario.
all those cookies.
oh, look at them all.
I also saw the. Oh, good.
I hate that most of those are probably gonna go stale after the show.
Yeah.
They're all fake.
Are they really though? Because the thieves will eat
They're
them.
all cardboard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All the guests are arriving.
Here they come. But first, let's go check and go inside this little hidey hole.
I did see one other one I will share. It was someone did like some art and.
I'm so hungry.
Hungry?
There you go.
Here you go. Open up.
Now you get 2 each.
Damn. Okay.
Tastes like cardboard.
My
There was
favorite.
someone did some art in a Splatoon, like a little Splat Miiverse post, whatever thing.
Yeah.
Showing Mario with no ass, just plain overalls, and Pete saying, "Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I've baked a cake for you since you don't have any."
Oh, because are you talking about like? Is it like in reaction to the Mario movie teaser poster?
Yes.
You know who could really use that cake? Snake.
Yeah.
Why are people so obsessed with my posterior? Like, first it's Luigi in his tennis pants, and now this.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this little thing, we're actually going to be decorating cakes. Follow what's on the right side of the screen, and then apply with the B button.
Yep.
I will admit, like when I played this level in the demo, I actually was not paying attention to that screen in the corner, or didn't even know it was there. I just like decorated all the cakes thoroughly with the spritz.
Yep. Cake roll.
And don't mind the little extra custard you apply there. It won't, you won't lose any points for it.
Not gonna lie, my stepmom will be fucking thriving with this because she, as of recent for the past year now, she just loves making cakes.
Oh, dude, I
wanna
can
make
sympathize with that.
cakes.
Like my mom actually used to have like a bunch of baking jobs before she settled on being a nurse, so she knows this kind of stuff like front and back.
Oh yeah.
I still
I
remember
want to
one of
make cakes.
A lemon meringue superstar.
I still remember one of the best cakes I ever
Oops.
had was
Come on.
there it goes. I still remember one of the best cakes I ever had was this like strawberry vanilla butterscotch cinnamon. It was like fully custom. It was, oh my god, it was so good with lemon and vanilla. I shouldn't be
And they say
watching
Final
this.
Fantasy 15 had the best food porn. Well, I say Princess Peach Showtime has some competition.
I shouldn't
I
be
mean,
watching
just
this while
look
I'm on
at
a diet.
it.
Damn, look at this thing.
Hey, you got some competition right here.
Yeah, you can also tell if you're on the right path if your cream is turning. You can also tell if you're on the right path if your cream is turning pink.
Right. If it's white, then you're putting it in the wrong spot.
I think you just need a little bit more like towards like the center of the cake, or like,
Come on.
well, as in like right there between the custard and the. There you go.
There you
Oh,
go.
there we
There
go.
we go.
Aww.
Okay.
Don't mind the resting feet head on that cake. It's totally just a prop.
Okay, you got 30 seconds to get this last one.
Okay, so we just drop her. Okay, that's one.
The dog
okay,
was
so
very
kinda
excited for the cakes.
like one.
My
Okay,
dog was very
just the ones in
excited
the
for
center.
Oh,
cake.
up there.
One on the right.
Yep.
Yay!
There you go.
Perfect. It's all done.
And again, like if you get the rainbow meter, you're fine. You're getting these last cakes just to try and build up for another sparkle gem.
Exactly. So, what's my final score?
6.
Too much cream.
It's raw.
Man.
It's fucking raw!
The two on the left look especially delicious, like devil damn.
Oh, they
that
do.
strawberry
Oh,
cake
yeah.
roll. I've never had a cake roll before, but they look really good.
That top left one kind of makes me think to red velvet. And I kind of want red velvet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
like-
does
It's kind of funny because one of the cakes I do have downstairs in the kitchen is one of them is actually red velvet. Funny enough.
Nice.
good, red velvet.
Lucky.
I actually had a cake before we started. It was a recipe that my mom just kind of whipped up on the fly, peanut butter spice cake, which is basically like it's like a pound cake made of like peanut butter, cinnamon, nutmeg, and something called allspice.
Oh, nice.
And so, with this last cookie on top of this here cake, the festival shall begin.
Woo!
Eat up, everyone!
And don't call me about the medical bill after.
I'm definitely getting cake
Medical
after this
bill.
session.
If Mario was playing this right now, he would be absolutely livid. He missed out.
Would you like poison? Comes in
He's like,
two
are you
sticks
kidding me? I could have had cakes!
for free?
Man!
Free.
Oh, that's a fun dress, actually.
Yeah, it literally gives you. You're literally wearing cake.
But what if the cakes also taste like cardboard as well?
That's some fine looking cardboard if that's the case.
Cuts to him halfway, like, it's cardboard? Just munching.
Depends. How much of it's going to be in the garbage by tomorrow?
Aw. Dog's like, no, we ain't wasting food, we're keeping it.
Oh, you would hate being in Las Vegas.
Man,
Oh,
that
too
is
much.
just stupid what they do.
And there's only one stage left.
Like, at
for
least
this world.
donate all the leftover food if you're not going to use it.
Right?
For
Yeah.
real.
Yeah,
it's
fucking
massive.
Actually, well, we still have some coins to spare. Let's go ahead and buy some of the other stuff on the shop.
Okie dokie.
So most of them are pretty okay. The gradient dress is a nice touch. One of my favorite dresses. It's kind of unfair. One of the best dresses in the game is kind of given to you super early after we beat this floor, and then everything else is kind of to you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Stella's
there's like some of them that you get afterwards that I think are nice, but we'll get to those when we get to them.
Stella's all right, but her best ones don't really come to you until late game.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly.
Ah well. Well, let's look at all our goodies. No, I guess the other last thing of like a little tidbit of like, oh darn nitpicking is that these dresses are cool and all, but they're ultimately kind of, they're only useful when you're not in your outfit, which you're going to be in your outfit a lot in this game anyway. In the sparkle outfits.
Right. Once you let's put it this way: the very first act of every ensemble is pretty much it's like the only other time you actually get to see Peach on her normal clothes. The other acts that do repeat ensemble acts, you start straight away with the Actually, I'll just do this later.
No, you're good.
But the long and short of it is that basically every ensemble acts on a 3-act structure. The first one, you start off with your dress, then you get the the sparkle that turns you into that, and then you go on your merry way. Every other act that follows, you do still wear that ensemble.
Makes sense.
This dress is going to lose its relevancy once we clear every Act 1.
Which I guess would be the point of I wish there was a way to get cosmetics for the outfits themselves.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Though I guess the only reason why they didn't do that is because again every ensemble only has 3 stages.
Yeah. But
anyway, let's call back to the director's time directing Goemon games and become a ninja.
Oh damn, you're right. Speaking of, stay tuned. We are gonna try and cover that Tanuki game
someday.
I have it all.
Maybe if we're lucky, it'll actually get an official translation.
Would be nice, but until then, I'll work on it. Ooh.
Every classic ninja story begins in a village. Oh, looks like we won't be going that way.
Well.
Oh. Man, I can't believe I'm watching a retell of Kung Fu Panda.
Wow.
Doug, keep that in mind for another ensemble.
Great.
Boy.
God dang it.
No one gets by.
Okay.
My freaking brain.
Okay, bye.
What was your brain thinking of?
I just can't. With your voice and just the select that, I can't help but just hear it's real great to be back in Radiator Springs.
Ow.
What?
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 Just every time I do that type of tone, it just gets you every time.
Oh. Because I hear
Little game up the well, warp pipe style.
fair enough.
Well,
Now it's time to play with stealth.
Your training is up to snuff. It's up to snuff.
you like your stealth?
By the power of Snurf, I will move this here boulder.
Who are you? Wait a minute.
Who are you?
Also, be mindful if they capture you. Actually, what happens if they capture you now?
Yeah, you get sent back a ways.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
So you don't actually. The silly thing doesn't happen until we actually get the costume itself.
Yeah.
Right. Which, I will admit, is one thing I'm surprised about with this level, is whenever you do get caught by the soldiers, you don't lose health doing so, which I'm kind of surprised happens. Right there. Poof.
Whoop. Oh.
Wow, it just takes me all the way back here.
Be cautious. I mean,
Punishment.
It's simple enough.
Yeah.
Seriously though, who are you?
I don't know.
Who are you?
I asked for snuff.
Who are you people? Paying customers. Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, I saw that there.
Saw that. Sneaky.
Yeah, sneaker you.
Could you be the ninja of legend? You certainly don't look the part.
No.
You look too prissy for the part.
I mean, our ninjas are usually men.
I'll have you know, my name is Ryu Peachy.
Ryu Peachy.
Ryu Peachy Cooper.
What if that was his wife?
Just gone, the stupid thing.
I'm all for that pun, but I think a much better one would more so be Kuno Peachy.
Fair enough. Alright.
And so, through here, we will come across our next great sparkle.
A decent one. There's a couple. I mean, at the very least, compared to Balan, I would say there's only maybe like 2 Sparklas that are quote unquote filler, and that their levels are not quite as in depth as the other ones. They're all still fun and have their own unique twists.
Yeah, and I'd honestly say this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Old Ninja Peach.
I do like Ninja Peach.
Ninja Peach is one of my favorites.
Call her Momotaro.
It's time!
Actually, no, Momotaro's a samurai, not a ninja.
What were you thinking?
Go, Madam Yai. Prove to the world why you two are a part of the Goemon crew.
Whee! Who's going on?
Whoosh. Aha. Wonderful.
A friend, thank goodness.
Okay, well, no promises and.
Inconspicuous.
Perfect. And kill.
Yeah.
The kill.
They're perfect for silent, deadly attack.
It's like when you get to another, it's like,
Oh, hello! And goodbye.
Oh, I like the idea of like going.
Oh, hello!
And goodbye. Like, so like darkness shades her face, and whoop.
If only the ninja of legend were here.
Did someone say? Oh.
Are you the legendary ninja? Oh boy, can I get your autograph? Oh,
No.
there she goes.
don't worry, Jim. There's always next week.
Yeah. Don't mind it. Don't ask how guns were not good, but we got kunai on our hands. Just gonna be totally fine with that.
Well, aren't kunai normally known for being more so distractions as opposed to rather than like actual like offensive weapons?
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, shurikens are at least.
Oh, I learned of an interesting thingy here, Hype.
What's up?
Speaking of like, honestly, I guess in a sense, speaking of like, ninja covert and they don't think twice about it. He's like, there's definitely something with the wall. I don't get paid enough. Apparently there's a new game in development that I think may interest some people here. At least
What's
in terms
that?
of like, if not the subject matter, then at least the people behind it. Rough. No. Oh. Say something, Ted. Is apparently a G.I. Joe Snake Eyes game is in the works.
Really?
Featuring I think Snake Eyes was the swordsman.
Whoa.
I think he's like the black-cladded samurai. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be developed by a company known as Atomic Arcade, who basically were the people. The leadership there were the ones that were in control or leading Rocksteady when the Batman Arkham games were being developed, and it's important because supposedly they're saying that supposedly it's because they're saying the Snake Eyes game is going to be in a similar style to the Batman Arkham games.
Interesting. Hopefully they'll get the manpower to match.
Here's hoping.
I'm sure they will. Considering the history behind those two particular guys, there's already a pedigree to it to begin with.
Oh, you found me!
Oh, this is cute. Squeeze in the water.
Hey, why is that stick of bamboo literally moving around the... Hey, wait a minute!
Jimmy, did you put that in the water?
Bamboos don't breathe.
It's fun
Jimmy?
details and things.
Jimmy!
The master.
Oh no!
Master's dead!
Our leader's been killed! Let's get out of here!
We're not let you go down.
What the fuck was that voice?
They're after the scrolls.
What was that voice? Oh!
Oh no! It was a fake! Oh, the scrolls are mine! Toodaloo!
We must get Chase. Oh, I guess that's one thing we forgot to show is that if you have managed to get caught as Peach, you'd be sent back, but with the ninja substitution technique being implemented.
Oh, yeah.
With a peach wig on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be sound here? Nah, okay, it's just more wall jumping.
You
Yeah,
have
like
to wait till
our
another
headphones.
stealth segment.
Okay, I think I'll be later. How does the platforming feel as Ninja Peach?
Works fine for me.
Huzzah!
But the levels aren't so intricately designed to where the Peach's control feel like they're super stiff or anything like that. Like it gets the bare minimum taken care of.
Okay. Alright, now get them hoofing boots in high gear and hightail it.
Now it's time for a ninja auto runner.
Wee-hee. Jump
Wall
and
running.
aha. Yep. Slashing.
Out of my way.
And again, be on the lookout for any star bits like these.
Yeah.
And...
Some game bits never die.
Yep.
And oh,
Woo!
something like there's definitely potential.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's close.
Ooh.
Good recovery. Like there's some potential to the.
Hi-ya!
Oh yay!
You rescued
Thanks.
That's worth a sparkle gem.
I am in your debt.
Good. Hey, good. Rents on Tuesdays.
It's on Tuesdays.
This is a neat little trick Mario taught me once.
Oh, well, yeah, you got your little pontoon feet for running in.
Yeah.
Ha.
And now, with this special scroll, Peach will summon the greatest of waves.
That's cute.
I like
It's just
how
a
it
projection.
looks like there's a projection on it. Yeah.
It totally is just a
That's
projection.
beautiful. Eat your heart out, Dragodon.
Yep.
This is so much better.
Oh yeah, it's definitely speedier. I should ask while we're doing all this stuff, Sammy, what was the coolest like stage play thing you've ever seen?
Hiya!
It's the coolest stage play I've ever seen.
Yeah, be it entertaining visually or like
Lion King,
fact.
Broadway, probably. The puppeteering on it is pretty good.
Oh dang, I need to see that. I love Lion King. I've never seen it on Broadway yet.
Oh, the Broadway experience is better, honestly. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Like, the most I've seen with the Broadway version are all the song covers. Like, I don't know if it's changed hands at all between the original and now, but I'll still never go over the fact that one of the original Broadway actors for Timon was Daxter.
And it really,
Oh, yeah.
really fits somehow.
It was all too fitting.
How about you, Doug?
About what?
Lion King.
Not Lion King, not just Lion King, but like, what was some of the most like, what was like one of the most like entertaining or like cool experiences you've had ever seen like live theater or stage performances?
I don't honestly remember that far back, so I probably have to say 0 to none. But I do appreciate all the effort that everyone gives out for the Fever stuff. Like, it's amazing.
Alrighty, fair enough.
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's just not that I don't have interest. It's more so I don't remember that far back.
Oh,
I
good,
get
oh,
you.
good. A heart charm, that's for yellow bellies.
No thanks. I don't need. I don't think you really need all that extra
In
health.
fact, you got yourself a dark gem that halves the amount of hearts I got. I don't think I could do it in 7.
I don't think so.
Okay, Dad.
I'll go back to the regular ensemble for the time being.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So now that we cleared all 4 plays for this floor, the doorway to our first boss is now here.
That shocked me.
Unfortunately, it's currently being powered by some dark choo-choo.
So those threads were connected to this door. Maybe this is somehow linked to the place being messed up.
Could be.
Perhaps.
That's strange. My sparkle is getting stronger. Seems like it's responding to this creepy door or something.
Use it on this dark door.
I might be able to open it if we boost my power with some sparkle gems.
Trademark.
And there you go. So how many we're going to need to open up this puppy?
Can you give me some of the sparkle gems you've collected?
Please?
You need 10 sparkle gems.
Well,
Yeah, I think we're good.
we just made it.
Just barely. She lied through her teeth.
Here you go.
All for you. Now clean up that mess. Seriously, such an unsightly little thing.
Now.
Bing! Caraway!
I thought you said you were... Oh.
Also, I sure hope you were playing this game through THX. The audience is now deaf.
Turn it up!
I can't hear nothing. Anyway, yep, we have actual legit bosses. Been a Princess Peach game.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes our first one. It's Disco!
Disco's dead.
Disco's dead!
Disco Duck.
Disco Duck.
You were close. Disco Bird. Over here! How you get through that door?
Like the toad lives on.
We watch
boys went mad quick, so if you need to stop us,
Yeah.
then I punish you with made this power of Darkle.
I saw what you did there.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking serious?
Now get down with your bad self!
Shoot, you're not lying.
Disco wing. I hate it. I hate it.
Cute. So,
Oh, yeah, just as a heads up, a lot of the bosses have pun names.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, that's just how it be. And be mindful of his of the disco ball eggs.
Well, shit, son. And once their core's exposed, give it the good old sparkle treatment.
Kaboom!
Vibe check.
Kablooey.
Man, it's just make sure this. Yes, we mentioned Bound One Roll, but like, I kind of would like. I would be interested to see how Goodfield can handle a Knights game now.
I could see them pulling it off pretty well.
Well, I mean, I guess depending on if they're able to, because like, isn't Goodfield technically like a second-party company?
Technically, yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, technically, yeah, because they don't exclusively do.
Well, actually, no. I think they're third party because they do stuff. They do stuff even outside of Nintendo's jurisdiction.
Right, like
Okay,
again,
like-
the Bakaru Tanuki game wasn't. It's not technically a Nintendo IP.
Right. And there was also that other game that they made some time ago called Barrel Monkeys. I think you can play that on like PS4 or the Xbox One or PS4 at the very least.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, Goodfield, like, being fair, most of Goodfield's work does come from Nintendo, so at this point, I feel like it'd only be a matter of time before they eventually do, like, make them a second-party developer.
Yeah.
Fair. Now, if we get crushed, is that, like, instant death?
No, it just hurts us.
Okay.
You don't die, you just get a big boo-boo.
So make sure to stay on the platform.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's what they're there for. Watch out, Disco's starting to bounce around like it thinks it's a rubber ball.
It should have
Yeah.
shattered. Uh-oh. These ones are alive.
Little twitty boys.
Double shot it.
Ah, that's my chance. Oh, well.
Yeah, you gotta do it like straight onward.
Here we go.
There you go.
Now to finish you off.
Level 3.
Heart palpitation, go!
What? Your vibe has just been checked.
So yeah, we literally just shattered its heart into millions of little sparkly pieces.
Oh, it's all over my dress.
It's everywhere!
You know, funny you bring that up. That being said, first floor is officially cleared up of any of Grape's influence.
Hooray.
Woo. Shiny.
It's all bright and red again.
Looks good to me.
A five.
This floor is back to normal because of you. Yay! Thank you so much. We still haven't seen any sparklers though. I wonder where they went. I'm worried about them. Maybe they evacuated to one of the floors. Let's go look.
Okie dokie.
Also, don't get any bright ideas because even though we cleared the first floor, we still can't get out of here.
Man.
We're literally stuck here for the rest of the plot.
Right.
Also, hey there, Clark Kent. How's the business treating you?
Where will I find the next one? I'm very old.
Oh, it's his hand. I thought it was like an old beard or something. It was just a gloved hand. Hello there, I'm Sparkle Theatre's Pictioneer. I specialize in performance photos. I'm currently seeking a new performer who really shines for the camera.
You really just went for like Clark Kent in Superman 4, where he went old for a bit and then he got was brand new.
Forgot about that.
God, that was weird.
Yeah.
I recently snapped images from a particularly riveting performance, in fact. Could it be that you two are a performer? Mm-hmm. I hope, then, that you don't mind me taking photos of you in all your glory on stage. If you collect all the sparkle gems during a play, I'll capture a magnificent photo of you. Thankfully, it works retroactively as well.
It does.
Yep.
And of course, thanks to your cooperation, I'll give you an album and any photos I snap. I look forward to your stunning performances.
Hooray! Now we have the album that we can view at our leisure.
Woo!
Speaking of, let's check it out. since we more or less pretty much cleaned up the entire first floor, we get everything on that from that floor. Like, again, Swordfighter's first appearance, Ninja.
Okay.
And then there's the time she was a cowpoke and a patissiere. Unfortunately, that's all we really got right now. Post-game will give you some extras based on boss fights.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Speaking of which.
And Ninja Peach. Cute.
All these, if you want to re-listen to them, rewatch them, or re-listen to them. Again, it's kind of interesting to actually see, Mario games actually have sound tests again.
Yeah.
It's been years!
I'll worry about that later. Anyway, before I talk to that guy, because he has something else that's pretty important, let's see what's new at the shop. Since we actually beat that boss's brains in, we actually get to wear them.
Hey, the best band.
One of the best boss dresses, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It matches the purple.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, freaking Stella only still gets the default amount.
Yeah, not till late game will we get some interesting ones for her.
Yep. Look at this dashing purple. Anyway, let's talk to this guy real quick before we call it a session, because he hosts rehearsals.
You a girl?
Rehearsals for this. Yeah. Apologies for the initial delay. Take out as many enemies as you can. The rehearsal will end if you take any damage.
Mm-hmm.
We have wonderful rewards prepared based on your performance. Show us your very best.
I love the way he
challenge
claps,
happy
because it looks like he claps with one of his fists.
Ow. Teach him a lesson.
So, if you want any sort of challenge in this relatively breezy game, look no further than the rehearsals.
Have fun.
These can get surprisingly strict.
Yeah. Because again, like he said, you take so much as one hit, and it's over.
One lick and you're out of here. Also has some of the best music in the game, not to mince words.
Yeah.
Actually, look up the composer of this game. Let's see. While I'm looking that up. So I mean, right away, Doug, Sammy, have either of you given this game a shot or want to?
I want to give it a shot. I know Doug was interested because he wants to go Doug rank on it because of the challenges.
Oh.
I mean, fuck it. Why not? Just add it to the library.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you're coming to this game expecting a challenge, then you're probably not gonna. Ow!
Man.
Oh.
So close.
Again.
You were saying?
Again!
Alright, I'll try one more college try.
Right.
If I don't get this here, then I'm honestly not going to think too hard about it, because all you get out of this is just an extra cosmetic for Peach.
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I do plan to get this game at some point. Don't know when, though, but probably at some point. Maybe around the same time when I get Luigi's Mansion 2 remaster.
Right, because that'll be releasing soon as well. I really want to get this game for myself. The only two things that's holding me back is one, I'll probably wait till it's on sale or I can find it at a reduced price. Because, as great as this game is, the one critique that I'll agree with people is that I feel like $60 might be a little too hefty for what this game is.
I'd say 50 is enough.
Yeah. But yeah, there's that. Oh. There's that
Bronze
and
medal,
the
though.
Fuck it, one more try.
Okay, one more.
Third time's the charm.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't lose until you cash out.
It's okay. But yeah, I want to wait to see if I can get a cheaper price. The only other thing that's a little hesitating me on it is that everyone that I've talked to that's played the game, or all the critics that I've personally followed, they like the game fair enough. But I do know there are a handful of people that are a little bit more divisive about it, and I don't want people to make fun of me.
Yeah, funny a little bit.
Listen, fuck other people's opinions. You form your own, go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
You only watch other reviewers for the entertainment value, or at the very least for some exposure.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think out of all of them, my favorites was Arlo's, because out of the ones I followed, he was definitely the most critical, but his review was probably one of the more funnier ones, if for anything than the opening skit with him and the game clerk.
Who's the game clerk?
Oh, it's Arlo himself, just with a pair of glasses. But just like this whole skit of like Arlo wants to get the game for a review, the game clerk's like, you know, my daughter's really been looking forward to this, and that just makes Arlo very self-conscious, like trying to justify why he's getting the game. It's like, oh no, I get it for my job, I work at IGN. Oh really? Oh, I watch IGN, maybe I should look up your work sometime. Don't look up my work, it's terrible, I think they might fire me anyway.
Yeah!
There you go.
Told you, third time's a charm.
Ta-da! So with that, we will get ourselves not only some moolah, but also a freebie ribbon.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, do note that there's only 5 floors in the game, not counting the basement, and there's that, which means there's also 5 rehearsals. So you only get 5 of these extra bad boys.
Yeah. Would be nice if there was like some. Like, I don't know how Goodfeel usually is about, like, post-game updates, but it would be nice if they did give us, like, more, like, rehearsal stages as, like, DLC.
Would be nice.
Well, I mean...
Especially considering that there definitely feels like there's some times where these ensembles could have used a little more screen time.
Mm-hmm. But, there you go. It's okay. It's alright. I like it. Okay.
It's alright.
D+.
I'm just going to use some eye indentation so they can look like power stars.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been cute. But, yeah. That's it. We can get to our first rehearsal one. A perfect rehearsal.
Yep, our first rehearsal. Job well done. What am I missing?
Dude.
Jeez, all the way down here.
Yep.
Man, things they expect you to climb down for.
Nintendo, please just open up a store thingy on iTunes already. You'll make so much money if you just let people listen to this on their mobile devices, as opposed to thinking we're gonna carry our Switches around like Walkmans.
I mean, wouldn't you?
I'm not carrying my Switch around like a Walkman. It may get hurt.
So next time, everybody, we will be doing 4 more on. What should I say here?
Sparkler thingies or stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing the stages of the second floor, which include Peach being a detective, a figure skater, a dashing thief, and a return of a fan favorite.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Being said, we'll see you all next time.
Toodaloo.
Kill all men.
What?
Alright, so where we're going for dinner after the rap party is over. That rehearsal had me stoked.